about being a kid in school and all the bullshit that runs the whole mentality. And it still runs the whole mentality of everything that happens in my town. The whole political mentality runs on bullshit. And it brings me back to remembering when I was in school and how there was this attitude and atmosphere of bullshit that was the environment in school. There's these notions of bullshit going all around. And it occurs to me now that the whole bullshit mentality that runs our world, runs our society, its home ground seems to be my town. And it's not just my town, it's your town, it's everywhere. But you see it, I see my town as being like the nursery. Not a children's nursery, but like in a plant nursery where they grow plants and flowers, and they have a nursery with greenhouses where in the greenhouses they have the seeds to sprout and to become seedlings and small plants to be protected in the greenhouse until they're big enough to be transplanted and sold to people to take home, or planted out somewhere outside without a roof over them and daily sprinklers going on necessarily. And particularly, it seems to me that in school it was like the real nursery. It was like where the seeds are planted, where the flower seeds are all planted, and they've got like all these planters, these little seedling sprouting things that are like egg cartons or cartons of some sort, where they put all the little seeds in these little shallow cartons to be sprouted. That's what we were like in school. That's what school was like, those cartons. School was like those sprouting cartons where each of us was put in as a seed and put in this environment of this nursery environment. And that's the greenhouse effect. Because that same fucking bullshit attitude and mentality still runs our society. My town, for instance, the politics, the mentality of the adults who were voting in all the elections, and all the bullshit that they're willing to swallow. Seems to me the greenhouse was the original beginning of that in going to school and these same mentalities. And here's a quote that I guess is what got me into this thought at the moment. I was watching a video about Ireland. Here it is, called BBC, The Story of Ireland, Age of Conquest, which is Age of Conquest. And the quote that was very good was talking about somebody going over and conquering Ireland, and he said, that great alibi of conquerors, the belief that they have a civilizing mission. And then he says, this will become an enduring theme of England's actions in Ireland. The alibi, the belief that they have a civilizing mission. And that's precisely the alibi that we, the conquerors, in 2012, the 21st century conquerors, the United States of America, that's the same fucking alibi. That we have a civilizing mission. And I guess what got me off on this thought process is the fact that my fucking mayor is one of these. The guy who's the mayor of my fucking town he's right a part of that whole alibi. He's a part of that whole fucking alibi. Oh yes, I'm so proud that I went over and I worked in FEMA in Iraq, because those fucking towelhead ragheads need to be civilized by us because we're the good guys. That's the fucking alibi, and the real truth is oil. The real truth is we're there to steal their oil, but the alibi is that we're there to civilize them and bring them freedom. Enduring freedom, lasting freedom, blah 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 freedom, 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 freedom. while we occupy you and enslave you and kill you, mass murder you, steal your oil, and then we say, and thank us for the freedom that we brought you. And it's the same bullshit. So what got me going on this thought was realizing, I mean, I can't even say this. I can't even make the statement that it's just an alibi, the civilizing mission, without most of the people in my town going, oh, what he said, oh, it's so terrible. Because their minds are so full of this goddamn fucking bullshit mentality. This bullshit that we're there bringing freedom to people, when we're there to steal them and dominate them and enslave them and kill them, mass murder them, commit genocide, but we use the alibi that we're there to civilize them. They need our civilizing influence while we commit mass murder on them. And this whole atmosphere, this whole mentality, it's the greenhouse. It's the greenhouse of this whole mentality. The local attitude is the greenhouse. The local attitude in your local town, where just for the local elections, they've got to, but you can't even say such a thing is considered blasphemy. Such thing is considered blasphemy. Well, that's the greenhouse effect.